For Chapter 1, Part 6, we're going to talk about zooming, looking at different views, and doing the freeze panes. So as far as zoom, right now we're zoomed to 100%. You can see that in the bottom right-hand corner, it says 100%. You can click on minus or plus if you want to zoom in or if you want to zoom out. You can also hold the control key down and use your center mouse wheel, and that will also zoom you in and out. By holding control on your keyboard and using your center mouse wheel, that will also zoom you in and out. That's a quick shortcut. You can also go to view and you can zoom either quickly to 100% or you can zoom to some predetermined things, a customized size, or you can zoom if you have just a selection, you can zoom to that selection. So those are just a couple of quick ways to zoom in and out on your page and quickly get to a view that's comfortable so you can see what you need to see. We're also going to talk about the View tab. You'll notice that we went to the View tab to go to Zoom, the quickly zoom to 100%, or the zoom to selection. A couple other things in here that are very handy is the normal, the page break preview, the page layout, and the custom. So I typically work in normal view, but I really like page break preview because it's going to show you exactly where your page breaks are located. Maybe this spreadsheet goes on a lot further, and whenever you set it to a particular size, you're going to see dashed lines in here on wherever your page breaks are set. Or you can click and drag your page breaks or your border to be exactly what you want it to print. That's pretty handy. And also when you go back into your normal view, you typically can see a dashed line around where your page break preview was, and so you'll know where your page ended. Another thing you can do is go to the page layout view, because if you're ever using headers and footers, this is a quick, easy place to put them in, and it also will make sure that everything you're putting on one page fits onto one page. But again, let's say this Sunday was hanging off on the next page, you can go into your page break preview and move where those page breaks are located. But typically I like to work in normal view, at least getting started, and then I make sure that everything's formatted and set up right. Freeze panes is another option that you have in the View tab. It's pretty handy when you're dealing with a really long list of things and you want to keep these totals up at the top. So let's say we don't ever want the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the days, to scroll off the page, but maybe we have 100 of these categories. So we're going to click on maybe row 5. We'll go to Freeze Panes and click on Freeze Panes. And then when you scroll, you always have whatever was above what you clicked. And so no matter how long your spreadsheet is, you always have those up at the top. Now you can actually freeze panes both left and right. So let's say we unfreeze our panes here. Maybe we want to keep this top row and we want to keep this column available. So we can click right here in this cell. Again, click Freeze Panes. And you'll notice that we can scroll up or we can scroll to the right, and it always keeps those bits of information available to us to view. And anytime you want to undo it, just click Unfreeze. There's a few shortcuts too where you can just freeze the top row or just freeze the first column. But typically you have some sort of title up here and you want to freeze something down further below. So you can either click a row, click a column, or click a specific cell and then go in to Freeze Panes, and that way your page will scroll. And that's pretty nice just as a viewing option.